This here's from OK. Meghan Markle has an identity issue when it comes to her new brand, claims Bethany Frankel. It's turning people off. I'd agree. Look, it's hard enough for someone competent and creative to create a good brand name, let alone somebody who, I would say, in my personal opinion, is not competent and creative. So if you're not competent and creative, it's going to be even harder to create a good brand name. Also, I heard through the grapevine, I could be wrong, that Meghan does not consider people's opinions. So even if she's not creative and competent, but has creative and competent people around her, she might not be listening. Let's see what we got. Bethany Frankel took to TikTok on February 20th to slam Meghan Markle's lifestyle rebrand, claiming her lack of identity is turning people off. Meghan recently revealed she was going to rename her American Riviera Orchard company to As Ever. Meghan Markle can't win for losing. Frankel began ranting about the name change. Let's also note a Chinese company said she can't use it to sell clothes. It's too close to their name, As Ever, which is the same spelling but one word. So if she wants to sell clothes with it, I think she might have to change it again. I think the reason she can't win for losing is that there's a lack of identity and understanding as to exactly who she is to the audience. Like, first, we're in Montecito and it's all perfect, which would have been fine. Commit to the bit. Because they do live in a $23 million house in Montecito and it's pretty pristine, so commit to that bit. I heard 14 million, but whatever. But I think because of a reaction from you guys, now it's more neutral and delivering really unfiltered, fresh out of bed content. And it's turning people off because they're like, what happened to the perfect content? Bit of a mess of an idea there. But I guess she's ultimately trying to say that if you've got this like perfect image, you're living in California in this multi-million dollar place, just stick with that. And then whoever likes that, I guess, will be on board. It doesn't feel like anything's working, to be honest, but okay, maybe for some people that is. Frankel said people on social media claimed the name change happened due to a trademark being denied. So rather than just tell the true story, it's like another reason why the brand is called something else. And I think what's going on is since the two of them left the monarchy, they've never been able to get their footing because there's an identity issue. Who she used to be pre-royal to what she wants to be post-royal. And yeah, it's confusing. And quite frankly, I just don't think she's very interesting or creative and doesn't have a solid identity. What his role was as a post-royal to what his role is now as a post-royal, right? Also talking about Harry. I think it's not a branding issue. I think it's an identity and authenticity issue. True, that's what people have been saying. But it's hard for people to be authentic when they're not really sure on their own who they are or what it is. It's almost like Meghan and Harry are publicly out there going through some kind of a crisis about what they want to do, who they want to be, almost like a teenager would, trying to pick a college and a major and a career and things like that. And that's why it looks so messy, because they're just not finding any substance. I mean, Harry's got somewhat of his old identity, being respected by veterans. He was a royal. He's got somewhat of an identity. But Meghan was just an actress. So you can't just like be put on the stage and then become something authentic and original. You've got to be it. She just got pulled up on stage by Harry, and that's it. That's the reality. Frankel's had extremely successful products, including launching her Skinny Girl brand. Since she's a businesswoman herself, she said, you can't let the market decide what you do or what you sell or what you produce. And that's what I think the problem is. They just want everyone to like them so badly and to be accepted and to figure out who they are and what their identity is that they're flailing. Yes, flailing, but also failing, I would say. And they say here, Meghan's got an open invitation to return to the Suits spinoff. I guess they're better with her than without her. She's got just such this huge name, people might watch it out of curiosity, especially the launch in the first season or something. She should probably just take them up on it and see what happens. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I've been trying to figure out, okay, if they're defending Markle, against Markle, playing it neutral, and sometimes they'll be pretty positive, But this here was kind of negative, so looks like they're finger in the wind. Anyway, I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, Meghan Markle, all things Johnny Depp, Blake Lively, some Diddy once in a while. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.